This is the BSG Cup StarCraft. Wow, BSG StarCraft 2 Cup. I just fumbled that so badly. This is the 7th. It takes place every week on Saturday at 1 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. If you are gold, silver, or bronze, please attend the tournament. It is pretty awesome. We have CaptainJack here. 2 games up to 1 so far in the 12th hole position here as the green Terran player. And we do have Aeon here as the pink Zerg on the right-hand corner here. Last game we saw a 6-pull countered by Marine SCV all in. That was just... yeah, that was awesome. Seriously, CaptainJack did his usual scout. It was pretty early. He always scouts that early when he does these nice little all-in, and he just walled off perfectly. Got a Marine out in time. Used SCVs to repair it, and just countered with his own all-in. Pretty awesome work. Although he did lose the game before that to just a straight macro game, which is very well done. He did a very poorly timed push, and got countered quite well. Still, the map is Scrap Station, and honestly, this map is a Zerg favored map. So last game was Steps of War, and that was very anti-Zerg. This is the most Zerg favored map ever. Why? Because the ramp is so wide and difficult to wall off, because the rush distance is so small, air distance is so short, and your natural is pretty easy to take. That's it in a nutshell, pretty much. So we'll see what Zerg can do on this map. I fully expect him to do another 14 hatch. Sorry. He has his 200 minerals. He should start moving now. No, he likes to wait until 250 for some reason. Probably not to get denied, but there we go. This should be the one here. It's going to turn into a nice hatchery. When it got born, it wanted to grow up to be a nice hive. But yes, here we go now. So there's the hatch there. And we'll see the SCV scouting yet again, nice and early, just to see what his opponent's doing, making sure he's not cheesing him like he did in the last game. 6-pull would be very hard to hold in this map, by the way. I mean, walling off. Oh, he's not doing it again, is he? Really? It was 2 racks early. I guess that's not really it yet until we really see the 3rd and 4th get dropped down. If he all-ins again, I'd be impressed, to be honest with you. Because after you get all in once, you're kind of like, okay, great, he's done it, yeah, sure. But second time, you're kind of not really prepared for it. Drone coming through here. He needs to finish this wall off quickly so the drone cannot see the gas. If the drone finds out he hasn't got any gas, it's going to be all over. For at least the element of surprise, he's going to be countered quite easily. This is the drone here that we're talking about. It's halfway across the map. Is that a wall off? I think it is. If it can run through there, I'd be quite surprised. But we'll have to keep an eye on it as it comes through. This is the 3rd racks. This is the all-in. Again, dare I say, SCV going forward here to kill this. Oh, does not scout it out at all. This could be quite devastating. What he needs to do is hold this tower, though, as CaptainJack. If he obviously loses this to the drone, he will not be able to hold the position. Roach Warren going down, not the best counter, but it can counter it. Drone not choosing to hold the tower, that is a mistake. He's not going to see this until it hits here. That's going to be quite disastrous. I still assume he's doing it. I'll keep an eye on his base. He's supply cap very shortly. This one he will be supply cap for a very short amount of time. That's fine. That's actually pretty good, to be honest with you. 3rd barracks coming down here. We'll see a 4th soon. Or we will not. Will we not see a 4th? It's just going to be a 3 Marine push. Looks like it's just going to be a 3. No? We'll have to keep an eye on that. Come back to this base here. Roach Warren almost up. Circling starting to pop out now. Just checking the income. Or the production menu. Queen being built as well. 3 Marines being pumped out. Not really much going on though. I don't know if he's going for the all-in or not. Or if he's just building a lot of Marines and just going to do a Marine push. Certainly see coming out to take the watchtower. That's going to be disastrous for CaptainJack because he's not going to be able to get his all-in past this without being sighted. Gives his opponent time to prepare for it. Although his opponent is droning quite hard. Here come the roaches now. Yeah, here comes the all-in again. Cool. Yep. 2 games in a row now. I mean, don't get me wrong, CaptainJack, he can play a macro game and can play it well. It's not like, you know, he's a bad player or anything. But this is awesome just to throw your opponent up. I mean, last time it was 6-pull. It was kind of ruined. It was kind of winning anyway. Now this is scattered completely. Sees the SCVs. Now what do you do to react to this? You need to basically build stuff. Like anything. 5 roaches coming out. In fact, that's actually a lot of roaches coming out now. Some of them are going to be down here, though. Out of position. They could get caught between 2 armies again. This could be interesting. There's going to be 7 roaches against a lot of stuff. Whoa, these roaches caught out of position. Are going to get shot down. Going to take unnecessary damage they didn't need to take. And he's going to push forward here into the main. Roaches against SCVs and Marines. Here we go now. Marines getting targeted by the roaches. Drones coming out to help. This is actually really good defense by the Zerg player. He's still got 4 roaches, 3 roaches up. Is it going to be enough? He's losing a lot of drones. But this could be a complete negating of each other. More SCVs pouring into each other. 2 roaches and a queen against 6. Oh, more roaches pop up. Oh, he's going to hold. He is going to hold this. That is crazy. CaptainJack's push denied. But the one problem right now, if I hit I, it is 1 harvester versus 3. That is nuts. So cool. The one thing that's going to give Terran a slight advantage is that. the mule. Gonna see a counter though. More Marines coming in. Oh, he's moved him. Taking unnecessary damage. He's gonna lose some free roaches there. That is quite bad, especially in this low income game. Terran does have quite a huge income game. Wowie, GG's. Wow, okay. That is crazy. He shouldn't have done that, but still, he takes game. Aeon takes game 4, and we will move on to a decider. So stay tuned.